Okay, so let's start the revision. So we are reading Reform Movement in Parsi and the Sikhs. So Parsi Religious Reform Association happened in 1851, and Rahnumai Majdayasam Sabha is started in 1851. Okay, and in this there were Naroji, Fardonji, and Dadabhai Naroji and SS Bengali. Okay, and the next thing is uh, Rast Goftar. It was in 1854. That means the truth teller. And there was the initiation of Seva Sadan. It was initiated in 1885. Seva Sadan 1885. Okay, and what? Rast Goftar. It means the truth teller. It was in 1854, and in 1855 there was Seva Sadan. Seva Sadan 1855. Okay, and the next is, yeah, Seva Sadan initiator was Behramji Malawadi and Dayaram. So Seva Sadan 1855 and started by Behramji Malawadi and Dayaram. Okay, and in 1891 the Age of Consent Act, means in this act there was that age of girl child to marriage is should be 12 years. Okay, means minimum age that girls should be married. Okay, so it was opposed by Bal Gangadhar Tilak and supported by SS Bengali. Okay, and in 1921 there were Sarda Act. There was Sarda Act. Okay, in which it was decided that girls' marriage should be at 14 years of age and boys' marriage should be at 18 years of age, and it was initiated by Harvilas Sarda, and he was from Rajasthan. He initiated what? Sarda Act. Sarda Act in the year 1921. Okay, and in 1978 it was decided that the girls' age for marriage is should be 14 years, and the boys' age for the marriage is it should be 18 years. Okay, so let's have a look in the socio reform movement in Sikh. Okay, so the first movement is like Kuka movement. Kuka movement initiated in 1872. Okay, 1872, and initiated by whom? Initiated by three people. They were Bhagat Jawahar Mal and Ram Singh Kuka and Balak Singh. Who were they? Bhagat Jawahar Mal and Ram Singh Kuka and Balak Singh. Okay, so let's have a look. Next movement, it is Akali movement, and Akali movement initiated in 1920 to 25. It was their Akali movement. Okay, and Akali movement was started because of the corruption of Mahants in Gurudwara. And let's have a look for the second movement. It was Nirankar movement. It was started by Baba Dayal Das. Nirankar, Baba Dayal Das. Okay, and Akali movement, there is no initiator in my copy. And Kuka movement, there were three people. Who were they? Balak Singh, Bhagat Jawahar Mal and Ram Singh Kuka. Let's have a look at labor trade union movement. So in 1854, first cotton spinning mill was started in Bombay, and it was started by Kovabji Nanabhoi Dawar. Okay, first cotton spinning mill, Kovabji Nanabhai Dawar. Okay, and in 1877 there was first a strike by the laborers, Nagpur Empress. Yeah, okay. So there were like six factory act. Okay, and first factory act was initiated in 1881 and second factory act was initiated in 1891, and after that third in 1911, fourth in 1922, fifth in 1934, and sixth factory act, and the last one is the 1944. Okay, after independence, first factory act was started in 1948. Okay, okay, so here we are mm, okay, and in 1890 it was Bombay Mill Hands Association. Bombay Mill Hands Association, it was started by M.M. Lokhande. It was started by M.M. Lokhande. Okay, and it is also known as First Parsi Trade Union Association. Okay, in the beginning it was only the English newspaper Maharatha. It was started by Bal Gangadhar Tilak, okay, to raise the demands and interests of the workers. And in 1899, first organized strike in India happened. For what? It was for Great Indian Peninsular Railway. Okay, it was in 1899. Yeah, on 16 October 1905, there was what? That laborers did a strike in the whole Bengal. Okay, and if we talk about 22nd of July 1908, then laborers did a strike on 23 July to 28 July for 6 days. Okay, and in this strike, Bal Gangadhar Tilak was imprisoned for 6 years. Okay, so with this we had completed the revision. Okay, I can revise one more subject, like okay, I am just saying, let's have a revision. mm, mm, mm. Yeah, let's revise biology. Okay, in excretion in plants. Okay, so I am doing just a quick revision, that's why I am just revising every subject. So osmosis is like it is for liquid medium. In this we can take the example of guttation, and diffusion process is for gaseous medium, and in diffusion we can take the example of transpiration. Photosynthesis, in photosynthesis O2 diffuses out, and in respiration CO2 diffuses out. Water loss via uh, water vapor or liquid medium. So if water loss in the form of water vapor, then it is like transpiration, and when the water loss in liquid medium, then it is guttation. So we know what, that in the daytime leaf O2. O2. Okay. Leaf secrete O2, and in the night leaf secrete CO2. And what it is like, uh, leaf have a storage called vacuole, and when that vacuole fills out too much, then it becomes yellow or falls out from the plant in autumn season. Okay, let's have a look in coordination in plants. Coordination in plants, there is a term named chemotropism. Chemotropism. In this, it is like growth of organism in plants is stimulated by chemicals. Okay, so it is known as chemotropism. Chemotropism is growth of an organism in plants initiated by chemicals. Initiated, or we can say that stimulated. Okay, so it is one movement also like nestic movement. In this example is, in this movement the example is touch me not. Okay, and second movement is like thigmonastic movement. So in thigmonastic movement the example will be pitcher plant. Okay, pitcher plant, we all know pitcher plant, yeah. If you have watched the Discovery Channel or National Geography Channel, then we can easily know what is pitcher plant. The pitcher plant which eat insect, when is insect comes near them, then pitcher plant open their mouth and trap that insect. Okay, and let's have a quick pick in the plant hormones. Okay, so auxin helps in cell elongation. Okay, and also called indole 3 acetic acid, discovered by Fritz Wendt. Discovered by Fritz Wendt. Okay, and auxin means auxin is for cell elongation. Okay, also called indole 3 acetic acid, and it was discovered by Fritz Wendt. Okay, and it next plant hormone is gibberellin. It was discovered by Kurosawa. Kurosawa. Okay, and okay, gibberellin helps in seed germination. As we know that auxin helps in cell elongation, gibberellin helps in seed germination. And cytokinin, it is discovered by Miller, and cytokinin hormone is for cell division. And next one is abscisic acid. Abscisic acid inhibits growth in plants. So what we had learned, that auxin is for cell elongation and gibberellin is for seed germination, and cytokinin is for cell division, and the last one is abscisic acid is for it inhibits plant growth in plants, yeah, and it closes a stomata. Okay, so we had completed our revision session. So bye bye guys, bye bye. Okay, so thank you for watching everyone. Bye bye, have a nice day, keep learning, keep studying. Bye bye.